Good morning, everyone, and thanks for being here today. So, welcome. I'm still kind of picking on doctrine over here. Doctrine is nothing but the skin of truth set up and stuffed. Doctrine is nothing but the skin of truth set up and stuffed. It is a representation of the thing, but not the thing. It's got no guts, it's got no bones, it's got no muscles, it's got no brain. It's just the skin stuffed appearing as something else, as appearing as if it had substance. That's a quote by Henry Ward Beecher. You might know him, maybe you do, but his sister you probably know better, Harriet Beecher Stowe, author of Uncle Tom's Cabin. His dad was Lyman Beecher, a famous Calvinist preacher, but Henry Ward Beecher was a preacher of a different sort in American history. He was an American Congregationalist, social reformer, really well-known speaker who developed a new oratory style for preaching, an abolitionist. And what he did is he always, through the course of his career, emphasized the love of God over everything else, over everything else, over doctrine, over dogma. And his perspective has influenced Christianity in America, I should say, a stream of Christianity in America ever since. Those streams where love dominates, divine love, love over doctrine. That's what we do here. We don't practice, I have systems of practice, but I don't have a system of theology because really I'm not interested in theology. I know about it, I've studied it, I'm okay at it, pretty good maybe even, but I'm no theologian. I'm a mystic. And like Henry Ward Beecher, I emphasize love over doctrine. Love is different than doctrine. Love is this thing that is not exactly what you might think it is. We sometimes use love as a word of truth because human beings are very familiar with love, but the love of the divine so far exceeds human concept and understanding of what love is. And that's the closest we can come, but it's a lot closer than doctrine as a word. I'm much more interested, and I think maybe you are too, in experiencing the divine, experiencing that thing that cannot be taught, cannot be said, cannot really be shown. Well, in a way, it can be shown. It can be shown in action, and it can be shown through this Shakti exchange, this light, this resonance that we gather together and share. But doctrine, it's just this empty thing representing something else that it isn't. It doesn't lead to heaven. It leads to division and divisiveness, and only love in action creates union in society, creates union in self. That's all I got to say today about that. Ritual practice, what we do here, we gather together, we ritualize our practice. That gives us some form to it. A regular day, a regular time creates a regular practice. And gathering together creates this sangha, this community, that's a Buddhist term, this community of people in search of awakening, sharing the divine light between us. Ritual and practice, they go together. Doctrine, not so much. Hey, Kristen, PL, Wanda, Mary, Freetness. Before creation, love was. Anthony DeMello, says Wendy. Good morning, Russell, over there in North America, across the North Atlantic. All right, my friends, we have hey Siri, set an alarm for 8:30.
I've turned on your 8:30 a.m. alarm.
There you go, Russell. I have a British Siri. All right, my friends. Freetness, what attracted me to the mystics was that they have open arms and heart to the mystics of other faiths. Yeah, mystics are global. Yeah, because this thing that is inside us that supersedes doctrine by a long measure, well, that's the real's real here. That's the real with a capital R, being real with a capital R here in this world, accessible by anyone everywhere. Yes, I thought you might like that, Russell. My British Siri. All right, my friends, I'm going to be beginning with 3 ohms as we always do to set ourselves in our body, and we feel the vibration in our heart and aiming in our larynx for our throat chakra and our third eye up here. Then we drop into breath. If you can, I know that we practice with a mantra and a prayer word, but as soon as you're able, focus just on your breath. Use your breath as your mantra. That's one more step away from language. And we're trying to move away from language, trying to move away from ideas, trying to move away from concepts and just be in the now. By being in the now is where the experience of the divine comes, is where love originates inside us. Divine love, unconditional love, eternal love, infinite love. So if you can, and your mind doesn't wander, come back to your breath alone. If your mind wanders, which it will, of course, use your word, use your prayer chant and your breath. But as soon as you can, drop away that word and just focus on the breath. I'm going to be doing a little bit of pranayama again today and focusing on, you'll hear it in my breathing. You can follow along if you want to. Good morning, Josephine. All right, here's my mask. For those of you who are joining us today, we practice for, well, to the bottom of the hour. And then I say fairly well. Thanks for being here today. Click and like and subscribe and all that stuff. Google really likes that, and it's helpful. I know that my teaching is different than other people. My teaching is in the tradition of the mystics of the world. They were all aiming at the oneness of being and not at themselves, not at the world, but at the divine. All right, here we go. Thanks for being here this morning. The more we gather together, the better our meditation. My feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to run through a little self-evaluation here. Oh, yes, crack my back. Sorry about that, but there you go. All right, feet flat on the floor, hands on my lap. Spine is straight. I have a lot of tension in my body when I'm chanting Om. I'm trying to bring myself up a little bit, and I fill my lungs. I tension some of my muscles. I'm going to take a very deep breath, and I control it out with the and I put it in my chest. Whoa, feeling my larynx. And up to my third eye. And then we drop into our breath. I'll be doing some pranayama, by which I mean today I'm going to be pulling in my abdomen and my butt muscles and creating pressure down there and driving my prana up to my third eye, relaxing on the way down. Ride your spine if you can. Let's go. Full breath, lungs too. Driving my breath to my third eye. Relax. Follow your breath. Drive it upward. Aim at your third eye. Pause. Inhale. Diaphragmatic breathing. Pause at the bottom. Tension your muscles. Exhale slowly. Repeat. listen to your breath. Focus only on your third eye. Bring your breath into your heart. Up to your third eye. Down to your heart. Repeat. Thank you, everyone. Peace to you all. I see a good chat over here. Hi, Jay. Hey, Josephine. We are here in this unique flesh suit with all its limitations and wonders on purpose. Well, I'll let you guys have your chat this morning. Peace be with you all. Thanks for engaging with each other. Namaste. Hi, Chris.